Hey everyone, welcome to the Carbonite Jedi, where the Force will be with you always. Were there any redeeming qualities that you saw in this show at all? Let's start with Larry and Kirsten.
The music at the very end.
Like the closing.
Yeah.
The closing. I got you.
I like the
credits.
part.
Okay. And you rank it with like 1 out of 5, or what do you rank it?
1
out of 5, a 1.
A 1.
I think Lego Star Wars might have been better.
Nah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Disney at least will back that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun watching with you guys, though.
Yeah, thanks for showing up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thanks for meeting.
Yeah. Polar, since this was your first time watching it, what did
I did not just watch a Star Wars movie. I don't know what that was, but that was not Star Wars.
You're right.
Just because you put them in for like 2 seconds for a cameo does not make it a Star Wars movie. Mm-hmm. Or then I guess Scream 3 is a Star Wars movie. That's how we're going to go.
Oh,
true. We had a cameo for Carrie. I mean, you're right.
Yeah, she probably was in Scream 3 more than she was in this.
Well, think about how many
many
upset children there were when this came on.
Oh, I would have cried a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I would have had nightmares too. There was some weird stuff in that. But
not age appropriate, that's for sure.
It was grandpa stuff. That got weird real fast.
Very weird.
Like, oh gosh. But I mean, we all know what my favorite scene was.
B. Arthur?
Yeah, if she would have sang in any movie though, that would be my favorite scene. So that to me was not a Star Wars movie. But it was such a great time watching with you guys.
What did you rank it?
Yeah,
that's why
I rank it.
I'm gonna just say that's my ranking. Just
wow.
The Chewbacca noise.
0.
I'm gonna whatever Chewbacca sounds like. Yeah, that's my ranking. You don't know what he's saying, so you don't know what I ranked it.
That's right. Mystery.
Yeah.
How about you, there, Kyle? It's your first time watch too, right?
Yeah, everything else was weird. I did like the cartoon animation. That was the only redeeming quality. Other than that, everything else was I just wanted it to go away.
Yeah.
This was definitely 1 out of 5 for me.
Yeah. All right, Eric.
Well, it was fun joining with you guys, though.
Thanks, Kyle.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Eric, you're 4 out of 5 stars, right?
He's half a star.
No, he said it was a 10. It was a straight 10.
I will give it like a 2 because
wow.
I'll give it a 2 for just the I'm trying to think of a better word than the one that's coming to mind.
Are you on LSD right now?
No. Like the confidence to go forward with this and put it out, I've got to appreciate. And I mean, it was more entertaining to watch than some of the most recent Star Wars movies. So,
Oh,
wow.
Jonathan.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
there. I mean,
as weird as it was, at least it didn't completely like crap on the franchise.
Mm-hmm.
And in the way that I feel like some of the newer Star Wars movies did. So, and hey, at least they put Han, Leia, and Luke in one scene together.
They definitely did.
They sure did. Mm-hmm.
So I'm going 2 out of 5.
All right, Michael.
Best movie of the year. Can't wait to watch it again. I'm going to go ahead and watch it as soon as we get off of here.
Oh, gosh.
I've never prayed for a windstorm to hit my house more than I did for the last 2 hours of my life. I'm drinking 4 beers in an hour and a half, and here we are.
Dude, I'm almost out of my wine.
I will disagree with Polar, respectfully, of course. I think the best scene was the grandpa scene. I think that was the best thing that we had all night, and I look forward to watching it again. Thank you. 5 out of 5.
5. So,
I'm loving the chat.
and of course, if anybody knows me, yeah, it was terrible. God, why did we do this? I'm physically tired. Like my body hurts.
Strange.
We're wild people.
He wished he would have changed
around my den
Katie.
for a second at one point. Like I just got up and walked around in a circle and sat back down. It was terrible. Thank you.
Awesome commentary there, Michael. All right, Steve.
That's better. That was much better dialogue than the show. Michael, right there. That's much better than we heard. All right, go ahead, man. Sorry.
What's your ranking?
This is a half star for me.
No.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's a half star,
No,
and I'm
keep
being
that
generous.
low.
If it's almost a quarter star. Is that low?
And Steve, this is your first time seeing it, right?
It is, yeah.
Does it even get a star? I mean,
No.
Can we go negative? Are we allowed to go negative? Because this is a moment to go negative.
I hear you.
I would say 0. No stars.
0. Yeah.
I would rather watch this than Melissa Barrera and Bedrest again.
Yes, I would too.
I mean,
I definitely agree.
And think of what you gave in terms of a star rating to Bedrest. So.
Well, you gave it 4.5, didn't you, Eric?
Eric, I think you gave it a 4,
Bedrest?
didn't you?
Yeah.
Bedrest, yeah.
I might have given it like a 3.5 or a 4, yeah.
I think you did.
What did I? Yeah, when Knight and Craven were doing a review of Bedrest or whatever, I said that Melissa would be upstaged by a rock.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I remember that.
And then I'm sure Extron was like, "How dare you?"
You don't talk about my girl.
I gave Bedrest a 2.5 stars.
You're gonna tell me this was worse than Bedrest?
At least Bedrest. Well,
it had a plot at least. With
I have
Bedrest.
to. Yeah,
I don't know what I just watched.
Exactly, and I could understand more than just half the show in dialogue.
But would you say it's 2.25 stars better?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Dude, this was utter dog doo-doo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm serious. This ranks up there with The Apple.
Oh,
it's one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
All right, y'all. We have to watch The Room now.
Oh, I thought you were going to say The Apple. I was like,
100%.
no, I'm not watching The Apple again.
It's The Apple. I know, dude.
Well, I give it a 0
Yeah.
out of 5 because it totally scarred me as a child. There were no redeeming qualities in this show at all. Whoever did this should have been fired.
Were they?
I don't know.
Yeah, do we know that they weren't?
No, they're the ones who greenlit The Last Jedi.
And I sure hope that and it's surprising that if they would have done this, that they, like I said before, that The Empire Strikes Back came out, from seeing this doo-doo. So
Well, see, the thing is, the reason it was still greenlit is because, no one watched this when it came out.
Yeah, I don't understand. So this is a TV made for TV.
True.
So they don't really make a lot of money off from those. But you can't even use the excuse that it was a cash grab. I'm so confused by all this.
I think that I just remember, how horrible it was and that there were so many commercials. So I think that
the commercials.
they made their money from the commercials.
Even that, if you remember, hearing about it, Star Wars was in the theater for over a year. That movie was huge.
Maverick.
It was huge. There were lines all over. If you threw the name Star Wars in anything, ratings alone with this being on TV, they made money. It didn't have to be good. If people watched it, TV ratings and everything was what they went by for everything back then. So just the name Star Wars alone, they were making money off of it.
But why would they take the gamble? They have such a great movie, and then they release this. It's just.
I think what I heard was that they had it in their contract where they had to do this, they had to do this like holiday special for some reason.
This is the best they could get.
I guess. I
Yeah.
mean,
Like, did they try? Like, was there trying in here?
And see, that's the thing. Like, my brain is going back to the point. Like, did someone actually write this thinking that it was good?
Yeah. Or is it like, like when you watch Halloween Resurrection, okay, if you take Michael Myers out of it, it's actually a good movie. But since it's a Michael Myers movie, well, some people don't like it. But if that movie was not Michael Myers, it could potentially have been a decent movie. I wonder if this is like that, where they're just like, oh, or Hellraiser. That's another good example. Hellraiser always seems like it's some idea, and they're like, oh, let's throw Pinhead into it. No, it's a Hellraiser movie. So I wonder if this was like a bunch of ideas, and they're like, let's make it a Star Wars movie.
yep. I just know that there was a lot of hype for the show because they were putting this commercial out all the time on CBS, how they're having the Star Wars holiday special, and it was just hype, and then it showed, and it was just bombed. Yeah.
Yeah, understandably. Have you ever met anyone, Michael, that's actually said they liked it?
I don't think they liked it, but like Steve said, our friend Matt Hawes wanted him to recreate the very last song of the show. So
I recreated that thing, guys, from scratch. Laid down about 10 or 12 different instrumental tracks to recreate that song in about 5 hours. And I was so sick of hearing that song when I got done with it.
I mean,
And it's time you'll never get back.
yeah.
They're easier. 100%.
I mean, there's a lot of trivia that came out of it, but I have never heard of anybody that said that they liked this show.